Do you think I'm evil?
I like the way he said that.
If you accept
That's
that
stunning.
he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
Oof. Well, that's one way to put it.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
I love Nahida speaking in like indirect riddles. She's like, you must answer all these questions for yourself. I cannot tell you the answer. Only you know the answer. I love her. She's so funny. Oh my goodness.
Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
I love the little confetti on the top of his hat. It makes me really happy.
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Clown. Wander wants to get his hard drive back and bring back his browsing history, pretty much. Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's words? A person can't erase themselves, and even though the original balladeer has gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well.
And end my wandering. Gotta love the cheesiness.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Only difference is no one remembers him, but he still wants to atone for his sins, and no one knows. Yeah. I know, I mean, like, if you really think about it, like, that's pretty cowardly. I mean, you could look at it both ways, right? But it's cowardly to atone for the things that you've done when people can't hold you accountable because they don't remember.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright? No way!
cruise.
Hey! Are you done yet?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Wait, I love this.
Balladeer?
Vision incoming. We love the smirk.
Die.
Woo! That's
This
what I
is
like to see.
trying my
Oh no,
patience.
oh no. I love the die. That was great.
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Oh my god, no. Solo wander? Oh,
Gale.
oh no.
Feeble human.
Please don't tell me I need to do the second phase with solo wander.
Behold.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, the die was pretty chilling. That was pretty chilling. Him grabbing Scaramouche.
At my command, you shall fall. Search for it.
Oh my god.
Feeble human.
Oh my gosh.
Upon the gale.
This is hard, man.
Search for it. Unsightly insects.
Oh, that iframe. Get that iframe in.
Wind rises.
Then we
My
forget to
endless
fight right.
cycle
Jackie can't do it.
begins.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no!
Quit following me.
Oh! Wait, why did I just get healed?
Insignificant pest.
Why did I just get healed? Oh, you can die. Oh, that makes more sense. I'm like, huh? I just glitched the game, you guys. Mihoya's gonna ban me for rigging the game. Oh yeah, that's true. Red and story quest. You're right. I forgot about that. Finally, sheesh. Mon's worst nightmare right there. Oh, that was so good though. Actually, that was really, really good. That cutscene. I'm gonna have to watch that again for sure. But I that moment with the vision coming down and him like looking, you know, like through his hat with the smirk. Yes, Scaramouche vibes.
Imbecile. Get out of my sight.
Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Finally, the normal voice is back. I'm so happy.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Endurance, appreciate you.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Let's continue this outside. Yes, sir. Me, myself, but not I. I love the name of that achievement. Me, myself, but not I. That is a perfect achievement name. Holy crap.
Welcome back, traveler.
Yes,
Paimon,
it's so good,
Balladeer.
person. It is so good.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
Ah, here we go. You won't vote. You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Fair.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
You said, Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your
Oh, is
own
it
past has
Chimera?
disappeared.
Zeus?
Of course.
The machine, like the battle with the mechanism, like that was epic. That was very, very cool.
And your main goal, for which you gave
Okay,
up
with
everything
either,
you
I'll switch
had,
it up on you. I'll switch it up
weren't
on you.
able to achieve
Chimera
it.
or Zeus.
I hope you can see and understand that.
Or Chimera? Chimera? Sorry. I'll switch it up.
Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy.
Wait, that
Even
was
if
so
the Balladeer
cool!
is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
The laugh.
How ridiculous.
How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting.
I love when he talks like this.
Lesser
I'm
Lord
hungry too,
Kusanali,
honestly.
You purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Bruh. I'm telling you, she is always like 20 steps ahead. But I hope they had a way to replay Archon quests, kind of like hangouts. Yeah. I get what you mean. It's nice to be able to like revisit, but then again, they'll probably be like, just go to YouTube. Like it's there. It's all there.
Why would you
Nobody
go to
says
such
anything at
lengths?
all.
You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan, but before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered.
Once again, always going out of her way to help us. Best Archon. So I just combine them? Oh, nice! There you go.
Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
She's like, actually, you're quite interesting. I want to know your story too. Love it.
I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you'd changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do all of this for a reward. Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you. Nah, Lumine, you're being way too humble right now.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
Will you?
That's not true.
I'm just kidding.
A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0.
Nahida! Oh my god.
I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole.
Aw, Nahida.
To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Wait a minute, hold on. The past is set in stone, but you can't keep moving on, and the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day it is but a tiny fraction of your life. Holy crap, that's so true. Kind of insane.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
You need to follow Nahida. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything here. The abrupt stop.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I love the hands on the hip pose.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Oh, here we go.
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Not the ugly
Why?
nickname. I love how we all ran with it, though.
More companions! Hooray! Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Thank you so much. Let me show you guys. You guys, I got a little Aranara sweater for Christmas. Thank you, Ale. And it has our one and only, excuse me, Arama. We love Arama.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift.
Oh my god, Davey!
You
Can we
say
be
it out
matching?
loud,
We can
but
have
I
a
know
match
that's what you're
experience.
thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No! Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
You can obtain. Wait, name change rules. So they gave us like a whole thing of rules. You can obtain the item an appellative stroke from the Archon quest interlude, which will allow you to change Eons Adrift Wanderer Animo's name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Once you have renamed the character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display that name that you have chosen. I'm like, no, this is my worst nightmare. I can't make decisions. There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Disclaimer, Traveler, please ensure that you follow our terms. Yeah. Okay. We may restrict your use of the game services if you don't follow these rules. Damn, okay. Okay, I need to pull something up. Let me make sure my browser sound is off. Okay. Give me a second. I'm pulling something up. Polar Star for Goro? Heck yeah, that's awesome, Taiga. I love that. That is great. Okay. Okay, are you ready for this? This is what took me a month to come up with, apparently, because I've been stalling this Archon quest. One of the reasons being that I didn't know what to name him. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna type very, very slowly. Name him Eugene. Little by little, I'm gonna type it out. See who gets it.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Up the octave, go for it. Berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Easy peasy. Nice and easy. Light and breezy. Mmm, delicious. And that's it. Oh, that was it.
Oh man, I'd been sitting on this one for like a week. I was like, I need to name my damn wanderer already.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? No. Why would you ask me that? Why would you ask me that? Don't you know I can't make decisions? Why would you ask me that?
Have you got...
Try Piero.
Is this supposed to be your attempt at a joke?
Wait.
Okay.
No way.
You can't be serious.
You can't be serious. That's
okay.
Amazing.
You want to share your name with me? Huh. Not a bad choice.
Wait, that's actually so cute. That is
Okay.
so cute. I love that. That was great.
Have you...
Let's try Rosaline with a Y.
Is this supposed to be your attempt at a joke?
Love it. He said no. Child
sure?
also has a line. Yeah. Kabuki Mono and Scaramouche.
Okay.
Name him Bowl-Cut. I mean, Little Lad and Bowl-Cut are basically synonymous, right?
Have you...
Yeah, he's okay with Makoto.
I have no need for these names anymore.
What was the other one you said? Kabuki Mono? Oh, my nose is tickling. I need to sneeze.
I have no need for these names anymore.
Okay, so he just reuses like the same two lines, 2 or 3 lines. What else do we want to try before we...
Are you sure?
Huh. Let's see. I know, we're just testing out all the names right now.
That won't work.
Yeah, Nahida doesn't work. You guys want to test Ball? I don't think Ball should work, but we'll see. Short? Just short. Literally just
this
short.
This is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I guess Saritz is just like a title.
Okay.
Mona? I feel like probably not.
That won't work.
Oh! No, it doesn't work. Any of the playable characters?
Okay.
Are you not allowed to name them playable characters?
Have you got...
Blueberry dude?
That won't work.
Yeah, okay, so you can't do the...
Naganohara.
Ayaka works? Ayaka. Timmy? We could try
Are you
Timmy.
Sure.
It's because her name is Kamisato Ayaka, maybe. But we can't type Kamisato Ayaka, right? You want to try Timmy? Listen, if this doesn't work, Timmy confirmed a god. Probably the pigeon god, as we all know, but confirmed. That is canon. Bet.
That won't work.
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Are you sure?
Dang it. I'm definitely gonna edit this into a clickbait TikTok and make it sound like you're not able to name him Timmy. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Would I? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think we're going. I think we're doing it. Scaramouche?
Are you sure?
Stop asking me that. I can't make decisions.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
Damn, he seems so unpleased. Now I'm like rethinking everything. Dang it.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
What about a nick? Wait, he wants a nickname too? He wants a name and a nickname?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
That was so funny the way he asked that. He's like, okay, fine, name me. And then he's like, what about my nickname? You can't forget the nickname.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
He said no, specifically the doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Okay.
Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Okay.
No nonsense. I like it.
I love how they were like, I mean, I guess.
All right, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
Wise deity and you too.
He's gone.
That was such a like backhanded statement. And you too. Wise deity. Goodbye. Goodbye, wise deity. Oh, and you too.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So
It's
we
over?
can finally go eat?
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Okay. Scaradonk. Is that actually the end? Wait. Oh!
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Oh, these two guys. That's right.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi
Pretty.
Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continue to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come.
I I headcanon Skara as a young teen, and Nahida's his new mommy that teaches him how to handle and control his emotions, because his character is all about experiencing human emotions, even though he's a puppet. Yeah,
Then,
I like that.
one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced. All these expressions of joy
So pretty!
melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime.
Are those withering zones? Do I have withering zones that I need to complete? What is that?
Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Yeah, Wander gacha art was beautiful. It had all that like constellation-y, like pretty starry effects. Really, really stunning. Just walks by. He's like, Oh, there's still a little more. Okay. Where are we going? Astral beauty for sure. Yeah, it's really beautiful. We always love a little astral aesthetic. Layla? Scaramouche? Yes! That's what I ended up going with. I thought it was cute. Oh! Oops. I think I have Yo-Yo. Uruguay. Thank you. Thank you, Uruguay. Mona's, yeah. When Mona uses her burst, the like omen is so stunning.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? Like, Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That night we stayed here, Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. But the balladeer erased his existence. He changed the world. So why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say?
This voice. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate.
Oh,
a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Okay, this voice, I'm obsessed.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Thank you. You basically just summed up the entirety of Sumeru. What the heck?
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eyes? Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Oh my god, that was actually the ending! What the heck? Inversion of Genesis. Ooh. An appellative stroke, the brush with which you may bestow a new name upon us. I see. I found it. Okay, so this is what you can use to change the name. Gotcha. Okay, holy crap. What? That ending? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Wait.
The first thing that came to mind was definitely Folklores. Not gonna lie, that was definitely the first thing that came to mind. But then again, it's like the telepathy thing. I'm like, where did that come from and how and why? This is so pretty. Can we stay here? Can this stay open so that we can like come sit here and like, I don't know, meditate? I don't know, it's cute. But yeah, Folklores was the first thing that came to mind personally. There was definitely a regal way of speaking, which I enjoyed. I know, had me asking so many questions. I didn't see that coming. I'm like, where did this little telepathy moment come from? But I'm obsessed with that voice. And of course, it kind of reminds me of
exactly why I took the
like
position.
the second Golden Apple Archipelago, where it was just like question mark, like, what is this little bird that we hear, like, you know, the Nahida. But at the time, we didn't actually know that for certain. And then that led us into Sumeru. And they tend to do this thing. So, like, if this is really kind of like the end of the Sumeru Archon quests, like, a lot of the times, it is kind of a little teaser leading up to the upcoming nation. And it could totally be Folklores or, you know, again, it's just like, it's hard to say for sure because we don't actually know for certain what exactly is going on in Fontaine and the status of the god. We've gotten a couple of voice lines about Folklore. Like Nahida said something in one of the previous Archon quests about Folklores at the very end. And I think maybe there is a voice line somewhere. I have to find it. I love that. That was such a great ending. That caught me completely by surprise. Makes you more excited for Fontaine and what is to come. Yeah, definitely, Pixel. Absolutely. This was a really well-paced story with Wanderer. I really enjoyed it.
Book
and
learning alone is not enough to
honestly,
cultivate
I can't get
All
rid
those scholars in the
of
academia are prime
the
examples.
scene in Irminsul, like walking along the path and getting all the way to the heart of Irminsul for Scaramouche to go in and, you know, erase his existence from Irminsul. That was kind of insane to me. Like, that scene, just the actual Irminsul, like, it was so beautiful and colorful, and I've just never really seen anything like it in Genshin, and so that moment really stands out from this Archon quest to me. As well as, of course, Wanderer, like, grabbing Scaramouche's hands and getting his vision coming down and his little smirk. That was amazing. I loved every second of it. The fact that Lumine actually, like, had the voice line about, I wonder what's to come in the future, you know, that's kind of what it is hinting at, the fact that it could potentially be Fontaine related or Folklores or something along those lines. Now it makes you wonder, like, all these things that could change and the attention to detail that the employees, like, have, the story builders, the world builders have to remember, keep track of, update with a change like this in the game is pretty out of this world. Kudos to them for creating such a intricate, you know, interwebbed, like, well-developed story that all these loose ends for the most part are being tied up, and it's just, it really does blow my mind. It's very impressive.